regular thing for you. Jumping on, how did it feel?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good.
What happened at half time?
I think he's just struggling with his neck, just mobility wise.
So were you sort of prepared for maybe
Yeah.
him to come on?
Yeah, went and warmed up.
But I mean, before the game, did he know there was a chance you'd make it?
I think he was a bit uncomfortable before the game, so every game I'm sort of wearing my mind just to be ready.
How do you stay prepared mentally as much as anything when you're on the bench?
I think you have to tell yourself that you're starting in your head, even though you're not. It sounds a bit crazy, but I think every player has to prepare that way. I mean, the gaffer reiterates about being ready on the bench and coming on and making an impact. So, yeah, I think it's important that you get yourself in the right mindset. And
what are you looking at in the game? Are you watching specific things in the game?
Yeah, tactically, how they press, the distance between the back four, all those sort of goalkeeping things that you need to be knowledgeable in. So, yeah.
It was a fairly quiet first half for David, but it's pretty much as
Yeah.
soon as you came on, you had to make a save.
It can still be quiet, but you have to 100% mentally. You have to be concentrating. Obviously, you still have to get your movements and your distances and positionings right. So it does take a toll on you mentally, but physically, I don't think he had to do much.
Is it easier coming on when the team's got a commanding lead?
No,
Does it make a difference?
It's never easy coming on because, like I said, mentally you have to adapt to the game. Also, the speed of the game, that means coming on and then adapting to where you have to move and getting your positions right. But no, it's never easy coming on.
That early save helps. It must have settled you down a wee bit.
I mean, I'm expected to save it, but that's what I'm saying. You have to be alert. You have to be ready because imagine you come on and you're not in the right mindset and it goes past you. Then everyone's like, "Oh, he wasn't ready to come on." So no. Glad I didn't have much to do, just that and a few kicks. But yeah, I'm happy with the performance.
Clean sheets, I suppose, are one of the things that you kind of judge your own performances by and can happy to get that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to get a clean sheet, especially for the lads as well, because they're running their socks off all game. So, no, clean sheet's a bonus, but yeah, it's a sort of foundation to win the game. I think keep a clean sheet and don't concede. And
Six league games unbeaten. Did you notice a big difference when you went away at the start of the year and then came back?
Yeah, obviously there was a change early on in the season with the manager coming in. He implements his own style of play. I think at first it's always hard to adapt to a different idea from a manager, but the lads have sort of bought into it and gradually it's got better.
You would obviously, the squad would be very different when you came back for international duty as well.
Yeah. Obviously he made a few signings in January, which has been good signings. So yeah, we're just hoping to see out the season and finish where we want to finish.
As you're back in the top six now, then
Yeah.
it's all about making sure you stay there.
Yeah. Well, we've got the break, international break, and then got the last few games after that. So we're confident that we'll finish in the top six.
What's he like in terms of kind of guiding you as well at the same time?
Yeah, well, Marshy's had a fruitful career, and it sort of speaks for itself, so I'm grateful in that sense that he can pass on his knowledge. Big respect for him, good pro, like works hard every day, push each other. So yeah, there's always learning things. I don't think you can stop learning, especially in goalkeeping. But yeah, Marshy's a top pro and a good guy.
How do you deal with it when you're kind of close-knit as goalies, but you are competing for one place? How do you approach that?
Yeah, it's one of those positions where only one of you can play at a time. So I think there's an understanding that whoever's playing, you have to respect that and you have to support them, because if I was playing, I'd want that from everyone else, and if they're playing, they would want that. So I think it's healthy competition, but it's important that we have a good group.
Do you feel you can take that shot next season now, Jojo? I know it's a wee bit away, but
Yeah, I always have that in the back of my mind. You have to be ready. I mean, things change very quickly in football, so you have to be ready for anything. But yeah, if that's what I'm called to do, then yeah, I'll be ready for it.
Are you away international break?
Yeah,
Where you go?
flying out on Monday. We've got Uganda and Nigeria. I think the games will be in Morocco, so I look forward to it.
You've spoken before about how much you enjoy just being away with the squad.
Yeah, international again, a different kettle of fish out there, different experience, different culture. But yeah, I enjoy going away.
how's AFCON for you?
Yeah, it was good. It was tough. Obviously, it didn't go as planned. But yeah, it is the thing with African football. I don't think a lot of people see what happens behind the scenes. like the culture, the way everything's organised, and it's so much different to European football. But yeah, it's always difficult playing at those tournaments. So you've got top players from top leagues around the world. But yeah, it was a really good experience.
What ways are different? What do you mean by that?
Just the intensity. I mean, there's so much talent out there. Lads are just 110 miles an hour every game. Obviously, the climate as well. You're playing in 35-degree heat. Yeah, the pitches, the ball, everything. There's so many different factors out there that play a part in it. But yeah, it's a really good experience. Unfortunately, we didn't progress as far as we wanted to, but you never know. Next one, hopefully, we can get further.